Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to be testing this game between Dark Knight Riser 22 in the blue here versus Insane 101 in the red. Dark Knight Riser is 1087 and Insane 101 is 1095. So we activated that duality. And let's see what he ends up going for. And his deck is still open. I mean, I still am unsure of what deck he could be running. He added Allure of Darkness with the duality, it looks like. He could be playing Insectors. There are some variant of Insectors where they are playing Greffer, just so they can get in Horn into the grave faster, and they don't have to use a Armageddon Knight, essentially, to use their normal summon up to send it to the grave. But looks like he is playing Blackwings though, and unfortunately he got his Icarus attack Space Typhoon. Creature Swap, that is pretty good. So it looks like our player in the red is playing zombies, so both players are playing kind of decks that were ran a few formats ago. Blackwings and zombies were quite big a while ago. So yeah, it looks like that Tragodia is going to be dropped, and Tragodia is currently at 1800. And our zombie player is probably going to search out either Mizuki, Plague, or a Zombie Master here. So let's see what he ends up going for. He's just checking his deck. Oh, he is going to go for a Zombie Master. And zombies were getting really popular for a while before, when the detached ruling didn't take into effect. And a Dark Hole comes out, which is interesting. I don't really know why he needed a Dark Hole. I don't know if it was worth it. So Blizzard is now going to get Bora here. And yet, that Dark Hole, honestly, to me, it seemed questionable. I mean, you had Zombie Master for next turn, and you can go for an Exceed. And, yeah, it realistically didn't seem... Ooh. And a Dark Arm. And I'm going to disagree with that Dark Arm play. There's no need to go for a Dark Arm when your opponent has nothing on the field. I mean, unless he has, like, Solemn Judgment down and, like, a Solemn Warning or something. But I don't think our zombie player is going to be able to come back from this, because, yeah, he used his Dark Hole. So, I mean, that's possibly why our player in the blue was like, okay, he used his power card, and now I can take advantage of that and overextend. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Once your opponent activates Dark Hole, I mean, you do have the option to overextend. I mean, unless they're playing, like, Light Sworn. Ooh, a Lightning Vortex comes out of our red player here, and that's a pretty good card. And then a Tour Guide Summon. So, actually... quite impressive that a Lightning Vortex I did not expect to come out, and that's definitely going to put our red player back into the game here, and yeah, that's really good. And so he's just going to go for the attack because he definitely needs that Sangan Search apparently. However, I'm not exactly sure if that was the best option, because if our blue player does happen to draw into a Shura, ooh, and it was a Sirocco, but if it was a Shura, then possibly the blue player could take advantage of the field. But maybe our zombie player can sack for a Caius now. Oh, doesn't look like it's going to happen. And Sangan's going to go to defense. But let's see if player in blue can come back now. At the moment, I think it's kind of in the favor of the blue player, just because he does happen to have 2 cards in hand. And he can essentially see all the plays that the zombie player is coming out with. Ooh, and a Ill Blood, which is an interesting card that you can just get out with Pyramid Turtle. And he will be able to summon Ill Blood, and if he wants to Gemini summon it, because Ill Blood is a Gemini, and that means you have to summon it twice in order for it to be able to activate its effect. So he's going to resummon Ill Blood here. And let's see what he goes for the graveyard. He can go for another Pyramid Turtle and Crash, perhaps, if he wants to. Although I don't know at this point if that's actually worth it because of his life. Taking 800's not, you know, gonna game him, but it can bite him later on. So he's just going to attack Sirocco. And I see no real reason why not to leave our attack with the other monsters, because if the other player happens to draw into a Shura or a Bora, you're going to take damage anyways, and he could have potentially pushed a lot harder. So he's going to tribute value for a Sirocco, and now he can pump, and that's going to be quite devastating here, and that will be game, essentially. And so, yeah, he's going to activate the effect to absorb. So unless he has an effect Veiler, things for a red player looks like he's going to be losing here. Sirocco effect on Armor Master, and Armor Master will then attack, and that would boost him up by 2,000, and that would be game. Unless, okay, so there's no response from him. But that was quite interesting. I thought our player in red was going to come back from that for a second there. Quite interesting to see Lightning Vortex. I haven't seen that card in a while. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.